Hello there everybody, Sam's Trains here. Welcome back to the Railway and welcome back to Sam's Trains Live. Here we are, it's another Friday night, 5 o'clock, don't miss them. Man, that week has gone fast, hasn't it? I can't believe we are here already, but I'm pretty glad that we are because I love doing these streams. And I've got quite the stream coming up for you. I've got some train fair goodies to show you. Technically, I haven't been to a train fair. This is stuff I've bought online, but I've put it together into a nice little haul and we can pretend that I went to a train fair. How about that? We'll call it like a virtual train fair, I think. I've got some crazy requests to do for you. I'm taking lots of requests, so keep those coming in. I've got some photos to show you, a special guest as always. But first of all, let's start off with the most important guests, and that, of course, those, of course, are you guys. And thank you, Mayo. Oh, I've just seen a couple of super chats already, man. Mayo, hi Sam, please run Mallard and Silverlink hauling all 3 of your railguns. 3 of my railguns? I don't think I have 3. And your red breakdown train, please buy some Santa Fe coaches and an F7 logo. Thank you, Mayo. I will have to do my best. I will do my best. And Mark7188, thank you so much. Hi, Sam. Hope you're keeping well. Please, can I see Backman Edward pulling a freight train of your choice? Many thanks. Yeah, that's a good idea. I can certainly do that. Right, Travis's Trains. Thank you, guys, for the super chats. Thank you so much. We have R3V Rust. Hello to you. Welcome. Eleanor Hannah. Hello to you. Elias Jail. J-E-H-L-E. Well, hello to you. I'm sorry for butchering your name. No offence intended, obviously. Old Sport, hello to you. Adam Rushton, lovely to see you there. I think it was Ethan. I saw Ethan popping up a lot in the chat earlier on, saying, please can I have a channel shout out? So yes, you can. Oh wow, Kelly Ashford, can you run Broome Manor, City of Truro and Great Western coaches? That's a good idea, absolutely. Thank you so much, Kelly. William Town wants to see me run City of Truro with some chocolate and cream BR coaches. William, that's a great idea. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you want shout outs, pop them in the chat and I will do my best. Eleanor Hannah wants to see a big boy. Well, I don't actually have one, unfortunately. It's one that I get asked probably the most often. Of any locos people suggest, Big Boy is the one that always comes up. It's crazy. And yes, Ben Likes Trains, you can have a shout out. William Babcock, can you run the BR Green King class with a mix of Great Western coaches and Maroon coaches, please? Yes, I can. Although that's a DCC loco, William, so I'll save that for next week. But yes, I absolutely can. Thank you so much. Shout out for Roof Railways, of course. Yes, there you are. Leon R.W., welcome to you. Liam Scott, the J15. Not necessarily the J15 running today, but I have got the J36 running, so that should be good. Sam is Measus. What? Ninja Pan? I don't know what that means. And Miss Keisha. Yes, you can have a shout out. There you go. And Lord Alexander, good afternoon to you. I hope everybody is doing all right. It's so lovely to see so many of you here. And R Mickey78 the Gamer. Hi Sam, could you make a Discord server for us train lovers and subscribers? That's a good idea. I get asked about that a lot. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I'll never say never. Anyway, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who sent in such a kind super chat during the last episode. It really is much appreciated and it keeps this channel very much alive. Of course, you've all been entered into the giveaway that I'm doing over this series. Basically, this is just to say a thank you to everyone who supports me and my channel via super chat. I'm giving away 3 brand new models at the end of the series, and every super chatter from every episode will be added to a list, and then from that list I will choose 3 of you on the final episode, episode 5, and I will just post the models to you for free. So the locos are this monstrous Hornby Thompson O1. I absolutely love it. I bought this for you guys. I thought, yes, this is a good model to give away. Also, the Hornby J50 in the BR Black. Those are good models as well. Like I say, I think it's one of Hornby's greatest tank engines. Thank you, Stephen Batt. I will read that. And the third model I'm giving away is this, the fantastic Oxford Rail Great Western Towed van in the lovely can't speak properly, the lovely grey. There we go. So thank you again if you're considering sending a super chat. Thank you to everyone who already has. They really go a long way to keep my channel running, and I really can't thank you enough for that. I'm very grateful indeed. So thank you guys for that. And yeah, if you're wondering how to do a request, just send £5 or the equivalent via super chat. Include the loco and the rolling stock you'd like to see, and you get your 5 minutes of fame as they run live on the show. So that's pretty awesome. I'll give you a sneak preview then. Here's what's coming up first of all as far as requests go. And I will just backtrack and read out some of the ones that I've just missed. I've just missed, oh no, I did read our Mickey's out. It was Stephen Batt, can you run the 56 with the 37 double heading with 10 wagons of your choice? Stephen, yes, I can do that. Meon wanted to see an E4 class and an H2 class pulling some Southern coaches. I like the way you're thinking. It'll have to be the H1 though, because I don't have an H2 sadly. And Epic 3209, thank you very much to you. Anyway, on the track then, we have Sam'sTrains wanted to see the J36 with Pullman, so as promised there is the J36. Absolutely love that model, I think it's amazing. Then William Babcock wanted to see the Terrier with 5 open wagons. Now anyone who's asking for Christmas stuff, you'll be pleased about this because I've actually managed to intersperse some Christmas wagons on there because, you know, it's getting towards the end of November now. I don't think that's too early at all. And then Viridis Coyote wanted to see my custom Thomas with the crusty face, the Hornby Thomas and the Bachmann Thomas, triple heading with Annie and Clarabelle, which is a very strange idea. It's like Thomas triplets, very bizarre, but no complaints at all. So let's get these going. Here we go. Come on, Thomases. Oh, hang on, what's happening here? I've turned the turntable on. What a wally. There we go. I've never ever done that before. I would blame the fact that the controller's still quite new, but that's not a good excuse. I've no excuse at all, really. And we have the monster of monsters. Thank you so much. That's the Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus, right? I think so. Is that right? Just thought I'd enter the giveaway. No problem at all. Thank you so much. And Sideways 66779. Hello, Sam. How are you? Could you run an EWS Class 58 pulling a railgun, please? Cool. That's a nice idea. Yes. Yes, I've got an EW. Yes, I have. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, I can do that. Right, this camera was messing up when I did my test run earlier on, so fingers crossed it's going to keep working. Oh no! Look what's happened! It seems that the 3 Thomases are not happy with the fact that there are multiple Thomases in the world. I think they'd each prefer that there were only 1 Thomas. And I think the Bachmann one has been ousted from the front of the train. Is it actually going to present itself? No. So what's happened? That's my question. Oh no! That is a big mistake. Already. Oh no, okay. Right, so it seems the Hornby and the Bachmann Thomas have both been thrown off the track. Ooh, that was nasty. I don't know why that happened. Ugh. Well, that's setting a precedent, isn't it, for the episode? Let's hope the whole thing doesn't go wrong. Again, it's these requests, you guys, you do this on purpose, I know it. Although I didn't, well, look what's happened. What's the matter with the Bachmann Thomas? He does not like being shoved along, does he? Definitely not. Oh, Kelly says she's got a Bachmann Sir Topham hat figure. Ooh, why am I on the screen? Yes, I did see that. I saw that. If you want to see it, folks, Kelly, I think I'm right in saying Kelly did a video on it. So, yeah, you can see it for yourself if you want. Right, we'll have one more try with the 3 Thomases, but I can smell a burning smell in the air, which is not filling me with much confidence, to be honest. Why would that be? I don't understand why they'd be derailing. It's very odd. The Terrier's come to have a look. She's just creeping up the side. Alright, let's watch carefully this time. Is it the couplings? Is it? I noticed that Bachmann Thomas's wheels are going really slowly. I have noticed that it's had motor issues in the past. It's going to happen again, isn't it? Right behind the bookcase. Let's see. Enkido, thank you so much. Please run 2 LNER A4s, one at either end of a 5-coach rake, with the rear engine running in reverse like an HST. Yes, I can certainly do that. Look what's happened. Are they gonna? I think they're actually going to come out the other side this time, though. That'll be nice, won't it? Yes, they have. Shall we see where this goes? Can you see? No, you can't quite see them. Wow. Well, that was. Ooh, couplings are all stuck. Okay, so we've learned a valuable lesson today already. The Thomas models, 3 of them, they do not like each other at all. I think each would prefer the others did not exist. It's a bit unfair, isn't it? Anyway, we better stop that then. I've had to nick the Bachmann one from the front of the train, because that was not happy. Yeah, I'm going to guess. Oh, I don't know if that's the same issue or not now. But yeah, I reckon it's because the Bachmann Thomas is a bit slower than the others, and he doesn't like being shoved along like that, and that's my guess. But yeah, who knows, honestly, quite honestly, who knows? very strange, but absolutely typical of these live streams, isn't it? I'm sure you'll agree. Anyway, there's the little Present Express. There we are. Thankfully, nothing gone wrong with that. It's a very good runner. And Redvers B, thank you so much. He says, hope you're keeping well, Sam. Yes, fortunately I am, thank you. And I hope you are as well. I hope everybody is, in fact. Yeah, I hope you're all keeping very well. Right, bring that terrier to a stop. Let's take these. These Thomases can go on the naughty seat. I don't have a naughty seat, but I will build one for the Thomases, because that is unacceptable. Terrible behaviour. You're grounded, folks. No more requests for the Thomas models, folks. They are firmly grounded. Yes, they're not playing anymore. Right. Oh, and I've just realised you couldn't see the front. I've taken them off. There you are. Nobody messes me about like that, Thomases. Not good. Anyway, let's do something a little bit more pleasant then than derailing Thomases, and that is the virtual train fair goodies. So this is some of the stuff I've picked up to review over the last few weeks, and I just thought you'd like to see it. I also bought a job lot of wagons to show, just to give you something else to look at. So here's the first interesting thing. I bought some fences. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, my fences there are all a little bit tatty. They're sort of laser cut ones, I think. They're not very good. So I've decided to replace them with these. So let me show you them. These are woodland, yes, they are woodland scenics. I was second guessing myself for a second there. But yeah, they're little picket fences. I bought 2 packs. They weren't that expensive. It was like, I don't know, about a tenner a pack. I can't remember now. I will, obviously when I do a video on them, I will know the price. I forget right now. But yeah, they didn't seem too unreasonable. So the idea is that I'm hopefully going to replace some of my fencing. Oh, Kelly, thank you so much. I remember you saying that. The new Bachmann Thomas train set will come my way. Excellent. Well, I wish you luck, and I hope your Bachmann Thomas behaves a bit better than mine. No doubt you'll come up with some fitting punishment if he doesn't. I'm confident Kelly will manage that. And William Town, thank you so much. William Town says, the Thomases are no longer useful. Scrap them. Oh, William, I can't get behind that. That's too far, that's too far. They're going on the naughty seat, that's all. And Terence Priestley, thank you so much. And also William Hawks, hi Sam, can you run anything from World War I? Thank you. William Hawks, great idea. Ooh, get the recommendations in the chat. There's a lot of World War I locos. Next up then, I bought this. I was talking to Jack at Hatton's and he was talking about the railhead treatment train. And I was persuaded to buy one. So yeah, I bought one of these. I'm going to have to learn all about these, but basically they're for treating the heads of rails, cleaning them, I think. But there might be more to it than that. But yeah, they look really, really good. I'm not going to like unbox them and review them today because that's going to be an altogether separate video. But I will just point out the one thing that has really impressed me because I've never seen this before on a wagon. Hopefully you can make that out. Look. Proper brass bearings. Bearings on wagons. I've never seen that before in 00 gauge. And there we go. Yeah, that was William come through. So, I mean, I don't know because I literally haven't opened this box, but that says to me that these are going to be quality. I've never had any 00 wagons that have bearings. In fact, even some of my O gauge rolling stock doesn't have bearings. But that does, so that's cool. Right, this one was one. Now, who was... Oh, I meant to write them down. It might have been a William. One of my members, anyway. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. That's inexcusable. Told me about a special offer that was going on at Train World in America. And this little tank engine from Bachmann, DCC fitted, was going for $49, which is about 40 quid. Needless to say, I bought one. I actually bought some other bits, but I'm not going to reveal those today. But yeah, for 40 quid, this cannot be bad, can it? It cannot be. I had to pay quite a bit of customs to get it imported, and the postage was quite a lot as well. But it worked out at less than £100 a piece. In fact, I bought 3 locos. The other 2 were much more expensive, and on average, it worked out at about 100 each. So I'm happy with that. We'll have to. It won't be next year, I don't suppose, until I do that. But I'm excited about that. Right, next up, I picked up this. This is the BT Well Tank from EFE Rail. £118 this one cost me, and I'll have a review of this coming out tomorrow. And in fact, if you join and become a member, one of my engineers, the top 2 tiers, will be getting early access to this in 16 minutes time at 5:30. I don't want to say too much, but I would not really recommend buying. That's what we'll say. That's what we'll say. Plastic is also what I will say. Very, very plasticky. Right, up next, I bought one of these. This is something I've always wanted to try, a Hornby Royal Scot. And you might be able to just notice the price there. Can you see it? Yeah, look at that. RRP £170.99. the price I paid, £97.99. I forget now where this was. I've had this quite a while now, but there it is. And it is the Ranger, and I'll have a review of this coming out over the next few weeks. So not long to wait on that one. It looks pretty decent, does that. Yes, Hornby Royal Scot. I've always been put off because the price at the retailers is always like 130 quid, and I just thought, nah, no, not for 130, but £100 or less, that's my kind of price. And then we have this. Now, I need two hands. I don't want to say too much, but I reckon this is going to be a very heavy model because this box is seriously, seriously heavy. So it's another Dapol O-gauge loco. People have been saying more O-gauge, so I have done it. I have bought an 08 shunter. I forget now how much this was, but it was not expensive. I think it was like 140, 150, something like that. Again, I will find out for sure what I paid and put it in the review. But yeah, it's a BR Green Class 08 shunter. Again, really excited about this one, and I think it's going to be a good puller. I don't remember any of the other O-gauge boxes being quite this ridiculously heavy. So yes, good feelings about that, good feelings. Then, next up, we have, oh, this is dangerous, isn't it? Very dangerous. I bought a job lot of wagons. It was about 50-something pounds, and the wagons came out at like £3 each, just less than £3 each, which I thought was pretty excellent. And I spent 2 mornings really working on these, cleaning them up, properly cleaning them up. I've swapped any of them that had metal wheels with, sorry, plastic wheels with metal wheels. So they all have metal wheels. Some of them are modern, some of them are not. Let's quickly show you all of them then. So we have an Annie from Annie and Clarabelle. For some reason there was no Clarabelle, and Annie looks a little bit distressed as a result. Oh no! But that's all right. So I've now got another Annie. Obviously, if this was being sold on its own, I wouldn't have bought it, but I wasn't going to say no because it was a good price for the rest. Let me just move this other tray. This is where about 20 wagons are going to crash on the floor. No, okay, no, we're okay. Okay, this is one, I think, is this the same as the one that is beached? Oh, yeah, look, you see the one that's beached on the layout over there? I think this is the same one as those. So it's a Bannockburn wagon, open colliery, and look at the wheels I've put in. How nice do these wheels look? Now, I bought these from AliExpress, would you believe? AliExpress, and they were about literally half the price you pay for Hornby wheels. And, you know, I think they're just as good, if not slightly better. And I think that just makes the wagon look modern. It makes it look modern, doesn't it? Even though it's obviously not. So I'm really happy with these wheels. And quite a few of these wagons have had these modern wheels put in. Mark7188, thank you so much. You need to get a Dapol O-gauge pannier tank. Yes. Are they the ones that have the inside motion that works? Sounds really good, does that? Do you have any Australian locomotives? No, I don't, William Cobbett. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. No, I was going to have the Australian C38, but my order got cancelled, and I'm not in the habit of replacing cancelled orders, so no, I won't get one of those. Cattle wagon, there you go, Southern Railway cattle wagon, and again, I'm probably more excited than I should be about these wheels, but there's just something satisfying about pulling rubbish plastic wheels out of models and putting nice silky smooth metal ones in. Very, very satisfying. One of the finer things in life, in fact. If you've never done it, I would highly recommend giving it a try. It's great. If you want to request any of these wagons, by the way, I can get these running today, so feel free to do that. Right, Texaco tank, here we go. And notice the condition of these. They're all alright, aren't they, for £3 a pop. Some of them were a bit rubbish. Well, not rubbish, but some of them were a bit broken, which I've had to fix up a little bit, but most of them are alright. Bolsover wagon, this is based on the old Triangle model. Look at that, again, nice metal wheels. Didn't come like that, obviously. Any of these that have modern looking wheels, I've put them in. The Minera Line Company, there we are. I like these. I like the little shed tops they've got. Just so you can just imagine an old man with a model railway inside, can't you, actually? Maybe you can't, I don't know. Then we've got some of these. I've got some of these already, I don't know how many. Why am I so excited about these crusty old wagons? I will never know, but there is something exciting about them. I don't know what. Again though, look, metal wheels. It just makes me want to run them. You know, when I turn them upside down, they've got those big thick plastic wheels. Makes me think, oh, not that old rubbish. But these with metal wheels, yeah, makes you want to run them. All 4 of those have got metal wheels on, and they're really nice as well. They looked terrible when I first got them because they were dirty. Took them apart, took the wheels off, the bodies off where possible, took them downstairs, got my toothbrush, well, not my toothbrush, a toothbrush, an old one, not my current one, honest, put some soap on it, scrubbed them off, no water, and then you just rinse them off with cold, fast-running warm water afterwards. Sorry, cold water. Don't put warm water on them. And they come up like this. Absolutely fantastic. Even if the paintwork's not right, if you clean them off and get all the dirt off, they look so much better. Now this one's not so good shell. This has got a few marks on it, so we won't have a close-up of that. And that's got slightly older wheels. Yeah, they don't all. Some of them actually had metal wheels on them when they came, but not the modern type. Look at this. Fish. Fine fish. A fish fan. I like those. I don't know why, but every time I see one, it makes me think of the local fish and chip shop, and it just makes me hungry as anything, honestly. And then there's this one. Now, needless to say, I didn't bother doing anything to this one. Can you tell why? Yeah, now this does not make me hungry. This makes me the opposite of hungry, and it's probably too graphic to say how I feel about this one on stream, but yes, not something you'd want to eat out of, is it, that? Ooh, gross. Anyone that's eating is now throwing their food back up. Nasty. So yeah, that's basically how dirty the rest of these wagons were when they came. I cleaned the rest of them up. But this one, I just thought, you know what, even though I don't want to use this toothbrush to clean my teeth anymore, it's not going on this, because I think, frankly, I swear something's just dropped off it. That can go over there. Nasty wagon. I don't know what I'll do with that. It might end up beached on the layout at some point. And then there's a couple of these. Look at these. These were some that I had to glue back together. These are the old type of Hornby shunters trucks. And you can see how like chunky they are compared to the old type. The new type, rather. There you go. And I had to glue a lot of these different handrails back together and such. But you know what? I'm not complaining. I might have a use for these. But yeah, they were a bit of a mess, these. They weren't packaged all that well, so I don't know if they were damaged in transit, but I think they look very presentable now, so that's good. And then we have, oh, Dan Bateman, thank you so much. Could you please run your Bachmann 40, I love that model, the Bachmann 45 with all of your ocean wagons and the Queen Mary brake van. With pleasure, Dan, with pleasure, that would be fine. Thank you very much. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Dan, for the support. Then you've got this one, British Steel. Only problem with this is the missing coupling hooks. Pity about that. So again, that's not had it didn't deserve the proper modern wheels. Oh, look at those. Yes, as you can see, I've really been cruel to this one. Didn't deserve the nice wheels, and I've put the wobbly set into that one. But you know, if it works, it works. We'll have to see. And this one's nice, Princess Royal. Look at this. Now, I mean, I think this is a trying one, but just look at the state of it. Look how perfect it is. I could honestly believe that this is, well, except for that, the missing buffer, I could honestly believe that that had just been pulled out of a brand new train set, couldn't you? And it was so bad, it was so dirty when I first got it, and that's why they were so cheap. They looked terrible, they looked filthy, but I looked close at them and thought, you know, very few of these are actually damaged. It was a good deal, it was a good deal. This one wasn't so good, this is an old mainline one, General Refractor is. I did clean this one actually, but it didn't come out too well. I think someone's tried to repaint bits of it, which is probably why the finish isn't great. But again, beggars can't be choosers when you buy these big job lots. Bannockburn again, this one's not quite as good. This has got no coupling hooks, but again, it's got the metal wheels. Kelly Ashford, thank you so much. Oh, she says, oh, sorry, Kelly. Don't make me think of fish and chips, Sam. Sorry, Kelly. What would you like to think of instead? The local sewage works. There we go. Is that it? Has that quenched your hunger a little bit? Another southern brake van. This one's got a funny finish on it. I don't know if someone's put varnish on it or not, but yeah, it doesn't look quite so good, that, but never mind. Rob Arnold, please run all of your new wagons with the Dapple Mogul. I guess you mean, yeah. Maybe not the dodgy fish van, no. No, I don't think that can be coupled to anything. Thank you, Rob. I can definitely do that. In fact, in that case, I will move my tray of wagons. I'm really happy with these wagons. I know it seems silly, but I really am. They're really cool. They've not been on the track though, so we'll have to see how those AliExpress wheels handle it, because I would say most of them actually have the AliExpress wheels. Oh, got a bad feeling about that. Hopefully I won't look a fool and they won't all derail. You never know though, you never know. Right, very nice. And also, speaking of bargains, by the way, I noticed on Hatton's website they're starting a winter sale and they've got some good deals on. I literally just screenshotted these before the stream. But check it out, there's also some O-gauge bargains. Their O-gauge Pacifics are down to like ridiculous money now. Really quite affordable now, in fact. They're like 500 and something. I know it's crazy, but for a Pacific in O-gauge, that's not at all bad. Anyway, look, you've got the P-Class down to £84. The Warwells are down to like 28, 30 quid. That's not bad, is it? And then those Helgen bogie tank wagons down from 75 to 45. Helgen, who'd have thought that £75 tank wagons wouldn't sell? I would have expected those to sell out immediately, Helgen. I really would. Anyway, let's not get on to Helgen bashing today, shall we? Requests. These are left over from last week. I hope you enjoy them. Up first, we have a request from Vlad Copetti. Thanks so much, Vlad. You wanted to see an X-Great Western 45, I think you said, so hopefully I got the right thing there, the 4571. Also, 2 Mark 1 coaches, a brake van, and a box van. So there you go, Vlad. Thank you so much for your support. Next up, Alex and Trains wanted to see the Ghost Garrett. So there it is, with a bit of a train. You didn't actually ask me to run a train with it, but I have done that. So it's got some Southern coaches and some box vans, which actually are not that suitable. But yes, there we go, Alex. There's your Ghost Garrett. Thank you. I can't say it normally now. Thank you for your support, and I hope you like seeing that. Okay, the next one is for Sideways 66779. Let's see if we can get this going. You wanted to see Percy with any small loco on a Warwell flatbed and a brake van. So as you can see, I have the Wickham trolley on there, Matt Wickham trolley, which looks absolutely crazy on that flatbed. But no, Percy is more than happy pulling that load. It's not too much for him or anything. So Sideways, that's a very cool request. Thank you very, very much. Right, I reckon DLT Berkshire must be in the Christmas spirit because they've asked for Lord Westwood and some Blood and Custard coaches. So there she goes. I reckon that's the first time Lord Westwood's been requested in quite a long time, and all in time for Christmas. So there you go. Thank you very, very much for that request. Really appreciate it. Hope you like seeing Lord Westwood. Right, Isaac Marchand wanted to see another Great Western loco, a Castle Class, pulling 8 coaches. And a big train calls for a big loco, so we have the Wren Castle Class. I might have to speed it up a bit though, it's gone a bit slow. Let's give that a bit more. Oh, probably a bit too much now. Oh well, never mind. Yep, that's definitely going for it. So there you are, Mr. Marchand. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, I think there's a bit of a race going on. Who's going to win? Oh, that's a lot of coaches though. Next we have Raphael Wellard, who wanted to see the Hornby Princess, and this is another big train. Man, this is a 10-coach train, and I will let it all go past because there's a little surprise on the back of it. There was another loco that Raphael wanted to see, and that was, of course, the Hornby E2. There it is. So Raphael and everybody else, thank you so much for those requests. They look really, really cool. Let's move on and do 1 or 2 more, shall we? Now, Jeffrey Holmes and Peter Clark very kindly paid for me to have my own request, so thank you so much, guys. I've chosen one of my favourite locos, the H1 Atlantic, which I think is absolutely superb. I tend to run that one with Pullman coaches, so I've got it with Blood and Custards this time, just for a nice change. Love it. Thank you so much, guys, for letting me have my own request. That's awesome. Now, this next one is a really good request from Polar Pendleton, who asked to see the beautiful Hornby J50 with some LNER coaches, and I've done that. What a lovely little engine, and some nice coaches to go with it too. So Polar, thank you so much for your support. Hope you like seeing your J15 there. This one here is for Daniel 14 Duck, so thank you so much to you. You wanted to see the Backman Duck with the Hornby Percy handling the mail train. So I've got one of my first ever coaches on there. That's the night mail coach from the old train set with the same name. So that's pretty cool, Daniel. Thank you for your request, and thanks for letting me get that old coach going again. Here's another interesting one from Starboy Hero, who wanted to see Gordon and the Flying Scotsman double heading. What an idea that is. So Starboy, that is really, really cool. I like that a lot, and I think a lot of other people will too. So thank you for that one. Awesome request, and I really appreciate the support, of course, as always. Right, this one's almost certainly going to go wrong, so make the most of it. Oh, I called it. Well, Mayo, I tried. This was for Mayo Hosco, who wanted to see the Flying Scotsman with Mallard between my legs. Not necessarily between my legs. and then the railgun, sort of HST style. But obviously, bear in mind when you make these wacky requests, if it all goes wrong, there's not a lot I can really do. But yes, I will have one more try, and we'll see how it goes. Right, Mayo, I'm doing my best to make this work for you. I don't think it's going to take curves. Oh no! Oh, not. Come on, go on, you can catch it. Go on, let's see if we can catch Mallard. It's looking doubtful. Oh no, perhaps it will. I mean, that's one way of running a train, isn't it? Run it in 2 halves. No, I think the gap's opening up. Ah, that's it. It stopped on points. Well, Mayo, I did my best. Sorry about that, pal, but thank you for your support, and I suppose that was quite entertaining. Okay, there we go. I think that's it for the time being. There are still more to come. I'm tired. I've been running around. Here we go. Little sneak preview of what's coming up next. I reckon that camera could be adjusted a bit, actually, so you can see a bit better. Anyway, there we go. Let me know, what did you think of those requests? Anything in particular you liked? Express coming through, says Melanie. Terence Lim, says Scott. I killed the... Yes, Mayo, you did. You killed the train big time. Let's have a round of applause for Mayo, who caused mayhem and destruction, quite frankly. It's all good fun, I don't mind, honestly. But please don't choose requests that are going to cause lots of trouble. I feel like my trains are going to get ruined by it all, but no, honestly, it doesn't matter, it's fine. Hi Sam, Model Trains and Model Planes, hello to you. Terence Lim, I think I already said yours. Alexander Fitzpatrick, hello to you. Yeah, anyone else wants a shout out, pop it in the chat and I shall see you. Alex Gamer, what's all that gibberish? I'm going to press hide on that. Ah, I got you. That was awesome, says Jason M. Oh, good, glad you liked it. Ashley Bus 444, hello to you. Model Railway Legend, yes, you can grab a shout out, there you are. Benny T Adventure says, Sam's Trains, there you go. I don't know if you wanted a shout out or not. Tagart00 is clapping, as well you should, Tagart00. I have rather an interesting request of yours to come next. I'm sure you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If Kelly's around, that's probably what I was thinking of saying. You might want to look away now, Kelly, before you get cross. This was not my idea, okay? I did not decide to do this. It was not my thought. I have no choice. I am legally bound to do this. It was all Robert's fault, okay? Please consider that before you attack me on your YouTube channel. So, Tagot00 wanted to see Circle kidnapping the city of Truro in order to convert it into an electric locomotive. So yes, Circle is going to be taking City of Truro to her evil dungeon, where she will rip out her steam boiler and put in a big ugly electric motor instead. Not a practice I agree with by any means, but that's what Robert wanted to see, so we've got to do it for him. Harry Chapman wanted to see a Q1 with the railgun, a Warwell wagon and a brake van, so I've done that. And Mark7188 wanted to see Edward with a freight train, so I've done that as well. So, Circle, off you go, take Truro with you. At least she's not being scrapped, I suppose that's one thing we should be glad of. And I've just noticed that Truro is not the happiest bunny behind Circle, because Circle's slowing her down quite a lot. So I'll probably do this and keep it quite brief. Oh, please run my request before 6:30, says Kelly. Ah, yes. Is that for Strictly Come Dancing? They have to be more or less in order, Kelly. I'm sorry about that. I forget now where yours was in the order, but don't worry, Kelly. If well, it'll be in next week's stream if I don't get it in time today, so you won't miss it, Kelly. Don't worry. Oh, Truro's being taken away. Looks so sad. Circle, dastardly Circle. I don't know. Horrible engine, that. Horrible. She's turning up quite a lot. I'm getting quite worried. I feel like something's brewing. I don't know. She's planning something. I can see it in her eyes. Malevolent eyes. Black eyes. Like a doll's eyes. Oh, Mickey the Gamer, thank you. If you want, you can put any American train you like with any coach you want. Oh, okay. Thank you very, very much. Mickey78, or Mikey, I guess it would be. Absolutely. Yes, I can do that for you. Not a problem. Ooh. The Q1's train is missing. Oh. Oh. What's happened there? How long has it been struggling? There. A buffer stop got in the way. You see, it's a good job those Q1s have got good motors, because any other loco could have burnt out very easily struggling like that. That's my negligence there, I didn't notice. Let's have a look. Here we are. Edward got the present train. Waste not, want not, Edward. That's what I like to see. Oh, just missed the railgun. The railgun's on the inside line. Sometimes it can hit the beam as it goes along, but no, it hasn't done today. Alright. Alright, fine. Well, no complaints. I'm not going to tempt fate by mentioning that again. There we go. There we go. That's completed a lap. So thank you, folks, for those requests. They were awesome. Let's bring the kidnapping train back, shall we? Well, it looks like, despite Circle's best efforts, she has not been able to convert City of Truro into an electric, because obviously this layout is circular and it doesn't actually lead anywhere. Sorry, Circle. One day you'll realise these things, but unfortunately, as of today, you've been beaten. There you go, Kelly. What did you think to that? Your beloved City of Truro. Stolen. And abused, shall we say. I think abuse is the right word. You can't take steam locos and convert them into electrics. Nope, that constitutes abuse. Without any question, without any shadow of a doubt. There we go. Get that horrible thing out of there. Don't want anyone having nightmares before 6 o'clock. Right, there we go. What did you think to those then? Well, they didn't derail, I don't think. Not that I noticed. Spencer LM, there's a shout out for you. Sad, says Rusty. Red Scalperon. It was pretty sad. But it failed. It was a failed attempt. It was a failed attempt. Truro is still alive and well. Laserjet, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Sam, can you make a narrow gauge railway, says Melanie Shara. That's something I'd love to try, yes. Maybe I'll do N-gauge before that, but I don't know. I don't have any firm plans, that's for sure. And Jack Animations, you made it. Well done. You definitely did. Right, well, I'm going to set up some more requests. I will be back shortly. I've got lots more to show you, lots more trains to run. Let's see, I've got a special guest that's going to come along and teach you all about things railways. I won't say too much. Yeah, go get yourself some refreshments. I'll be back in just a few minutes with some more trains to run. All right, cheers, folks. Okay, folks, we are back. Ooh, right, I need to get fit, I've decided. I need to start doing a bit more exercise, because you shouldn't get tired putting model trains on the track. I think that is just insane. Well, I want to thank everybody who sent super chats so far. I will thank you all at the end, but there have been a few that have come during the break. So just a thank you again to Mickey78 the Gamer, who wanted to see Stevenson's rocket on track with the rest. Yes, I can do that, no problem. Kelly Ashford wanted, oh yeah, I did read that one. And Mickey again. Kelly Ashford, City and Truro doesn't deserve to be captured. Well, it's like I said, Kelly, it's like I said. I agree. It wasn't my idea, wasn't my plan. I didn't do it willingly, let's put it that way. And Paul S, can you run the Decapod with long freight? That's a great idea, I love that, Paul. And Sean Johnson, welcome to the Apprentice Engineers. So all of you guys, thank you so much. Everyone that's super chatted today has been put into the draw, so you will have a chance to win these lovely models at the end of the series. We've got the O1 there, the J50, and also a nice towed brake van, which I think should be pretty cool. So, still lots more to come. I've got lots more trains to run. I've got a special guest to come as well, and I've also got some photos on Wall of Train stuff. I need to stop calling it Wall of Fame. It is the Wall of Train now, the one behind the camera. So keep sending in your pictures for those. No dislikes. Well, that's probably going to change now that you've said that, Train Club South. But yes, my viewers are very nice people. Very, very nice, in fact, it must be said. Trains and stuff, thank you so much. Can you run the Woolwinder with some Pullmans? Absolutely, yes. If you want to up it to your £5 equivalent, I can certainly do that. Thank you very much. And my God, the speakers are loud today. It is frightening me every time those go off, actually. I should do that, shouldn't I? Like on Halloween, do a stream and have the speakers really loud and a terrifying sound effect, and just sit here in the dark and wait for them to come through and scare the absolute pants off me. Although that would be a little bit sort of R-rated, wouldn't it? So we'll have to scare the hat off me or something. That might be better. Did you enjoy my review? Says Luke's Locos. I did. I checked it. I've been looking at quite a few people's reviews this week. I think it was Model Rail Review or something like that. I've been looking at quite a few. Yeah, you're all very, very good actually at analysing trains. You've all got very high standards, which I think is good. MBH Games has contributed with egg. Well, I agree, Mark. Very well said there. And Craig the Ledge, there you go. There's your shout out. Rowan Langley, there's yours. How easy is it to replace a valve gear, says Mick Wallens. On a Triang, it's quite easy. On anything modern, it's a bit of a nightmare. In fact, I don't think I've ever done it on anything modern, so that's not a good thing. Oh, LaserJet, thank you very much. This is something from one YouTuber to another. It's not much. Oh, it is a lot, really. Laser, thank you for that. I hope this will help my friend. I hope we could do a video collab again soon. Well, you got it. I would like that too. No nightmares, says Helen Forster. Good, I'm glad to hear that. I still have a few circle nightmares, you can bet on that. And Luke's Locos put B. Well, thank you for that, Luke. B to you as well. Right, let's see what is coming up next. Let's do some Wall of Fame stuff then, since I've got you here. So like I say, my email address is in the description. If you want to send me a drawing or a picture or anything like that to go up on the wall, then please do. I'll put it up for free. It's just what I do. So this one is from Train Fan Yo. Now remember in that video of the Cheap and Nasty 040 I did, I said if anyone can correctly identify the loco on the layout that was not Cheap and Nasty, I would send you a certificate. And I was not kidding, I really did send certificates, and you can see this wagon is sitting on one of them. So thank you Train Fan Yo 5000, and well done for getting your certificate. That's a thing me and my school friends used to do. If someone like stated the obvious or said something ridiculous, we'd be like, "Ah, oh, certificates on the way," or something like that. You know, just to be patronising. I don't know, we were fools when we were kids. Philly G, look at this. Isn't that fantastic? For one of, I think it's just one of those static plastic models, but don't they look great? That looks really, really wonderful. So thank you, Philly. Thank you for, it makes me want to own some of those, which is dangerous because I don't have an awful lot of space. Thomas sent in this, well, I assume must be his layout. Is that better? No, that was the right way up. It looks good. It's based on the Hornby track mat, and it looks as though he's got most of the track packs, or is that printed onto the mat? I'm not sure, but yeah, he's at least got 2 tracks there, so that's a really cool little setup. I love it, Thomas. Thank you so much, and it's great to know that you're enjoying this fantastic hobby. That's great. Oh, don't drop them. All right, Elijah sent in this. Now this is a loco I recognise, and you might as well, because I reviewed one of these not long ago. So there you go, 119. Fantastic. I don't know what. Well, was there a replica built of 119, a full scale? There have been lots of replicas in all sorts of scales. Charlie sent in this. I believe this must be Train Simulator. It looks like a Merchant Navy, so that's really, really nice. I love that. Yeah, cool. Hope you've been having fun on Train Simulator, Charlie. That's cool. Annalia D sent in this. And yeah, I reckon that's what I'll stick with. Look at that. Not one I recognise, I must admit. Is that does it say M2 2685 on the front buffer area, buffer beam? Wesley, it says. There you go, Wesley. That's a nice name for an engine, isn't it? I love when locomotives have deeply inappropriate names. Well, not inappropriate, just human names like Cecil or anything like that. Jonathan, Jeremy, Frederick, or something, I don't know. It's just amusing. Now look at this. This is Luke's. I think he said this was an attempt at a steampunk locomotive. Tell you what, Luke, you better get in touch with Hornby, because they could do with you, couldn't they? Yeah, I love that. Are these etched grills you've put in? And it looks as though there's some stuff behind those grills as well, which is really nice. I like that. So yeah, good work, Luke. You'll have to design some locos for me, for my crazy experiments. That would be cool. Now this is a shot you won't believe. Look at this. An angle you don't very often see from Dyer W. I don't know if he's in these pictures, but we've got some urchins, poor abused urchins, who have got to climb up onto the coal load of a tender and shovel it. So yeah, guys, brave work. Brave work. I just hope there aren't any like low roofed tunnels coming up. But no, that's very, I mean, actually, I say that they're hard done by having to do that job. How many people would actually really enjoy doing that job? For a time, at least. I think I would. I'd love to have a go, just shoveling coal. It's just the kind of messy thing that's normally naughty to do, but not when the steam loco needs coal, so that's cool. Schoolmaster Gaming 332, not a loco I recognise again, but it looks like a monster, doesn't it? Look at those steps. It's like a whole flight of stairs up the side of a locomotive. Unbelievable. So that's Schoolmaster Gaming, thank you for that. Then we've got this N-scale Sundrian. Now I don't know if these will be indeed N-scale, but they look pretty tiny. So are these the new Bachmann N-scale Thomas and Friends locos? They look like them, don't they? There you go. If anyone wanted to know what they looked like, I think that is them. What are they like? Does anyone know what the N-scale Thomas stuff's like? I've not really been following it. I didn't even know they were out. All right, look at this. Rushendo 860. Look at that. What is that? That looks like a track maintenance vehicle, though it might not be. Looks like it's got a lorry at this end. No, it doesn't, no. It looks a bit like it from where I was sitting. I don't know, I have no idea what that is, but it looks super cool. There's one existing model form. I've never seen one, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Now look at this, what a way to store model trains. I think this is in his house, or I assume it is. This is Mark 1788, but it looks like a museum. Look at this, properly lit cabinets with all sorts of different logos, different scales even. I love that. I wish I had the space to do that myself. That looks absolutely epic. So yeah, thanks Mark, that's really cool. And then the last one is from Samuel M. Look at this, a more classic locomotive. There we go. Like it's a Sprinter, is it? I'm guessing. Looks like one. Yep. So there you go. Very, very nice. So thanks for that, Samuel. Thank you for everybody. After the stream, I'll put those up on the wall of fame. Right, let's go and do some more requests then, shall we? Here we go. So Kelly, you got your wish. Here it is. It was, you wanted to see the Manor Class with the Truro, City of Truro, and some Great Western coaches. So I have done that, and hopefully Truro isn't too scarred from our experience a few minutes ago. Hopefully not. William Babcock wanted to see the King with some Great Western coaches and some Maroon coaches. So let's just pull this back. Shouldn't really do that, but there it is. I've just remembered that I've got a DC King class, although it's got a bit of a dodgy motor, that. So we'll see how it gets on. And then it was I can't remember. I can't read what I've written there. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. It's my handwriting. It was whoever asked for the Class 56 and the 37 with 10 wagons. Not tried these together yet, I don't think, so we'll see how they double head. Ooh, a bit fast. Right, I'm going to go and grab the camera. see if we get any derailments. I'm going to follow the two diesels. And Michael Aldred, nice to see you, Michael. Thank you so much for that. Smokey Joe, ooh, in capitals. Pulling the dummy, end of an HST. All right, Michael, okay, I can do that. I like that idea, that's pretty cool. Will Smokey Joe be able to handle much of an HST? The dummy end, he says, so it could just be a few coaches then. Hey, look at those diesel lights. Those diesel lights are really bright behind the bookcase. I've never thought of that. To test the brightness of loco lights, why not put them behind the bookcase? I mean, I can't really, it's a bit too dark to film anything, but that's unimportant, isn't it? And Mickey78 the gamer, hey Sam, I sent you 2 pictures of a high rail bus. That's the thing we've been struggling to find pictures of, actually. Lots of pickup trucks and things, but not buses. So if you've found some pictures, that will be very interesting. I'll have to show those next week. Nice work, nice work. There we go. The double headers have worked well. They're a bit slow, but I think slow and steady wins the race. I think you'll agree. Right, awesome. Well, thank you guys for that. In fact, no, let's pop the split screen back on, and I will just have a quick look. Let them do one more lap. Have a quick look and find out who it was that I could not read. I just must have scribbled the name down, and it was illegible. It began with S. So let's have a look. The 56. It was Stephen Batt. There we go. It looked like I put strong butt. But I didn't read that out because I thought, frankly, that would be insulting. But yeah, that's what it looked like I'd written. Me on, thank you so much. Can you get unrebuilt Merchant Navy class sometime? That is the hope. If Hornby get a move on and get those released, then absolutely. Many thanks, Train Club South. What are you thanking? Oh, it's S&DJR 7F88. How's the new house, my friend? I have been quietly following your new layout with jealous eyes, actually, Callum. It looks really, really good. I saw the video of your new lighting setup. It looks very nice. What a luxury, right? To have a railway room in the main house, not like stuck up in the rafters like me. Yeah. It's going to be really cool. You should check that out, folks, on his channel, S&DJR 7F88. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to follow, that, and some good stuff. And he's got some, I think, was it you, Callum? It's got some footage of the 1P, the Bachmann 1P. I think he's got some footage of that as well, so it's definitely one to look out for. I'm looking forward to those, actually. Right, there we go, the King class. I said it's got a dodgy motor. It doesn't run as fast as it used to, I don't think, but it seems to be working all right. And then we've got Kelly's request. Let's get a last shot of that. Here we go. Oh, there it goes. Looks good. Like it. Alrighty, there we go. And I'm going to write down the next ones. I've got William Towns written down already. And I will just have a quick look at the list and see who is coming up next. But yeah, thank you guys for those. That was very cool. And again, I mean, the luck is getting better, isn't it, as we go. In fact, let's put the chat up. Has that worked? There you go, so you can see yourselves. Right, so I've got William Towns, so that's where I'm looking for. Who is next? Man, there's so many people. Thank you so much for this. So William Town wanted to see City of Truro with some chocolate. Oh, it's just disappeared. With some chocolate and cream BR coaches. Yes, that's fine. And then William Babcock. Oh, I've got that already. Oh, that's why. Yeah, William Town asked for Truro, so I had to put that on the next lot. That's why. Okay, Stevens was done. So I liked this one. Let's see if I can write it so I can actually read it back. The E4 plus the H1 with Southern coaches. Now that is cool. I like that idea. I don't know if they've got front couplings or not, one of them, but we'll have to try. And then we have sideways 66779, the 58, the EWS one, plus the railgun. Absolutely. And the guy that asked for the 3 railguns, I'm going to save that and do it during the next VT next week, because I don't think I could get 3 railguns going reliably live on the stream. And I don't think I have 3 of them, do I? Honestly, my brain's gone to mush, I can't remember. But I don't think I have 3 of them, no. Anyway, let's move on then, shall we? Let's do the... That was a strange noise, wasn't it? Blimey. It sounded a bit like a clock. A clock, eh? A clock. I wonder what time it could be.
Train time. Train time. Train time.
It's train time!
Hello and welcome to Train Time. I'm your beloved host, Little Martin. So today's subject is going to be the longest railway lines in the world. So we're going to start off with number 3. It's the Russian railway network, which is actually over 53,000 miles long. Now this is the 3rd longest in the world, and it also carries the 3rd highest freight volume as well. I will ask you right now, can you guess what the top 2 are in the world for freight volume? We'll be getting to those later on, so see if you can guess what they might be. So it's made up of 12 main lines basically. The longest of those is the Trans-Siberian Railway, which was completed in 1916, so a long time ago, and it stands at 5,772 miles long. That was number 3. Number 2 is China. Now, this time their network covers 75,000 miles, so it's quite a lot larger, as you can tell. And there's a particular emphasis on passenger service over in China, there is. And so 18,000 miles of that network is actually high-speed rail. The network continues to expand even today, and in 2019 it delivered 3.6 billion passenger trips and 4.3 billion tons of freight. It is just absolutely mind-blowing. That was number 2. Now number 1 is of course the United States rail network, the largest in the world. Now it has a route length of over 155,000 miles, which is insane. It's like double that of China. But unlike China, the US railways they have a much heavier focus on freight, basically, with 80% of their traffic being freight based. Now, the US railroad is insane. It's made up of over 500 different railroads, but there are plans to expand the network even further with a high-speed rail system, which is hoped to be complete by 2030. I think it's still in the planning stages. It might not have even been started yet, but hopefully we will see that. Although I don't really know if it's like HS2, there might be a lot of opposition to it. I'm not really sure. So, what is the size of the railway network in your country? Is it pretty big? Is it pretty small? Comment below and let me know. I've been your beloved host, Little Martin. Thank you so much for coming to watch. Good night, God bless. And I've got to go. I'll see you in the morning. run the theme tune. I'm finished. It's done. Look, it's finished. But if I get down now, they'll know I'm not huge. Well, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. Where's the toilet, please? What do you mean there's no toilet? No, I'm going to the toilet, or I'm going into the garden. I don't care. I don't care. I need the toilet.
Playtime. Playtime. Playtime.
It's train time.
Playtime. Playtime. Playtime.
It's train time.
Thank you then. Cheers. Thanks, little Martin. He was weird. He was a weirdo. I hope he finds the bog and then leaves. Alright, well, did you enjoy that, folks? Bit of train time, can't say no to that. Bring back Sam, says Thomas State. Ah, it's alright. Yeah, little Martin, he's not quite me, is he? Bless him. But no, the train time cast are very good. You know, I say, I need a new episode, and they drop round at a moment's notice with that TV. They've left it today, actually. Martin, you've left your TV. No, he's gone. He's gone to the bog. He'll come back for it, they always do. Fishy, says Kelly Ashford. What's fishy? I don't smell anything. How dare you piquet that goddamn them. I like trains quite a bit. I don't know what that means. Can you please run Box Hill and one Pullman? Oh, sure, Stutney, that's a good idea. I'm taking requests, like I say. Thank God, says Mark. Mark always says thank God after train times. I don't think Mark likes train time very much. What's the matter, Mark? What's the matter? Don't you know good entertainment when you see it? I don't know. Love the fast end credit music, says Mayo Hosco. Yes, it's quite not at all annoying, is it? It's a very nice, gentle tune that doesn't irritate people at all, so I'm told. Anyway, I don't have to hear it. It doesn't come out of my speakers, so joke's on you guys. Anyway, here's the next lot of requests. Let's get on to these, shall we? So we have, let's see here. William Town, City of Truro has been popular today with some blood and custard coaches. No. BR chocolate and cream coaches. My heart leapt then because I have not set up blood and custard coaches. So there we go. Then, this is probably my favourite of the day so far, we have Me On, who wanted to see the E4 and the H1 together with Southern coaches, so there you have that. And this is the one I'm worried about on the inside line, because Sideways 66779 wanted to see the 58 and the Railgun, but I remembered that someone else has asked to see all of my new wagons go together, and I didn't want to take the 10 off that I've already got on. Knowing that the 58 likes to burn out and burst into flames, I'm a bit worried that the load is a bit much. So we shall have to follow that one closely, and I'm just fingering my fire extinguisher, if that isn't a rude thing to say, just in case things go wrong. And I don't like I still need to straighten that inside line, don't I, as well? My feet must have tickled it as I serviced my last lot of engines. Here it comes. If it's going to come off, it'll come off behind the bookcase, so I'm not worried right now. It's when it goes behind the bookcase, and that's when it'll derail and probably burst into flames, most likely. That's the way these things go normally, isn't it? But we'll see. Fingers crossed not. Thank you very much, says me. Oh, that's all right, me, no problem. I beg your pardon, says Stephen Blackwood. Yeah, things took a turn for the indecent there, didn't they? I apologise for that. You were talking about network lengths. What about train lengths? Oh, well, that's another story altogether, William. I'll have to... Maybe we'll ask the team to do an episode about train lengths. I don't think any British trains would feature. Not off the top of my head, at least. Right, I reckon that 58 is just going to do one lap, because I'm frankly scared of it blowing up. I don't think that would be a nice thing to see at all. So we'll have a look at that. Well, we'll bring it to a stop, I reckon. There you go. That one lap is all we can ask for, to be quite honest. If every request staggered around at least one lap, I would be a very happy person. It's quite rare, isn't it? Let's have a quick look. See if we can get that. Oh, look at those going, crikey. Can you please explain the orange in the H1 tender, William Hawkes? Well, thank you for your support, William Hawkes, and in answer to your question, no, I don't think anyone can explain it. It must have looked terrible when it got dirty. But frankly, as a model, which doesn't use real coal or anything that gets filthy, I think it looks pretty good. Although it does take some getting used to, doesn't it? And I did wonder whether it was like a mistake and they hadn't painted it properly to start with. But no, they are supposed to be that way. Anyway, still lots more requests still to come. So here's a few that are left over from last week. Alright, so here's a really nice one from Anna Kemp. Thank you so much, Anna. You wanted to see the D16 and the Bachmann A1 double heading together. So I have taken the liberty of matching the liveries for you. And unusually, and probably quite sacrilegiously, I've coupled some wagons up to it as well. There are some hoppers. So yeah, Anna Kemp, thank you very much for that. I hope you enjoyed seeing those two. It was a very, very good choice. I must congratulate you on that. Thanks for the support and good choice. So next up, Trainline 5000 wanted to see my new Rails of Sheffield 50th anniversary wagon with a loco of my choice, so I thought it only right that the Rails Terrier gets to pull that one. So there we go, possibly one of the shortest requests ever, certainly in today's episode. There you go, looking pretty cool. So thank you, Trainline 5000. Alright, so this is a cool one from Matt Daniels. Thank you so much, Matt. I have a feeling this one could have been done in real life maybe at some point, maybe that's why I asked for it. Anyway, it's the Tornado with some Pullman coaches and on the back a Class 47. So that's a really cool idea, Matt. Thank you for your support, and I hope that was right. I hope that's what you had in mind. So this one is for Nathan Cunningham. Thank you so much, Nathan. You wanted to see the Freightliner Class 66. No rolling stock specified, so I've added to the previous hopper train, as you can see. So yeah, Nathan, very good choice, and thank you for your support. And it's nice to see a diesel running as well, very cool. So this next request is from John C, who asked to see the Bachmann Edward, a boxcar, a brake van, and Donald at the back. So John C, that's a very interesting idea. I'm sure, well, maybe the Thomas and Friends fans will understand that one better than I did. Maybe that happened at some point in the show, I'm not sure. But John C, thank you so much for your support. And then next up, Yan chose to see the 8F, the Ren 8F, with a train of my choice. I don't think you can go wrong with Pullman, so that's what I chose. So Yan, thank you so much for your support there. Really appreciate that. Lovely choice as well. Next up then, another Ren locomotive has been chosen. This is from Alco. So Alco, thank you for your support. This, of course, is the R1, one of the very few plastic Ren/Hornby Dublo locomotives. So that's a very good choice. Next we have a 2020 Vision. Thank you so much to you. You chose to see the USA tank engine pulling some freight cars from USA brands. So as you can see, I've put some of these together. I don't really have very many American wagons that depict American brands, so I apologise that not many of those will be. But yeah, thank you for your support, and I hope you like the request. Here's one that I really like. Look at this. This came from Shining Time 4, so thank you so much to you. You wanted to see the J50 with some wagons and a brake van, and that's exactly what I've done. I just love that J50. Absolutely amazing. And of course, yes, I am giving one of those away during this series. So there you are, Shining Time 4. Hope you enjoyed seeing the beautiful J50. So here's a cool one from Trainline 5000. He wanted to see a HST with blue Pullman coaches. And these are old Trine ones, so that's why the loco is struggling with them a bit, because they've got old plastic wheels. But I think just about it's managing them all right. So Trainline 5000, very cool and original idea. Thank you for your support, and I hope you like seeing it. Last one then, Leon RW went for two Class 37s double heading, the Bachmann and the V-Trains with some coaches. So there you go, Leon RW. I think quite a few people were wondering about how the two would work together, so it's pretty cool to see that they actually handle each other fairly nicely. So thanks Leon, thanks everyone else for all your amazing requests, and mainly of course for your really generous support. Thank you very much. Let's go back live. There you go then, so quite a lot of double heading diesels happening today, that's really cool. Right, everybody all right? Oh, your new wagon, says Pete Clark. Which ones were those? I can't remember now. Kale Bob wants to see the J70. Ah, that's a good one. Again, you're welcome to request it if you like. Mark says the Hornby J50 equals perfection. I would say it comes pretty close, doesn't it, if any loco's going to. And Ahmed Sally says, hi Sam, woof woof, says Pete Clark. I don't know what he's barking at, but obviously something's gone wrong. D49, that's a nice one, I like that. Melanie wants to see Gordon and Thomas double heading. Yeah, I can do all these requests. What do you want me to review next, says Luke. Ooh, tricky. Well, let me know what you've got, and I will choose, I guess, if you want me to choose. I'm not necessarily a good judge of these things. Thank you for showing my track mat, says for a later, I guess. No problem, no problem. Thank you for sending it in, I like seeing it. Can you recommend a train, says Emmett Cohen. Oh, that's tricky, that's tricky. Check out some of my reviews, that's all I can say, because there's so many good ones out there. Yeah, it's difficult to call up one. The Hornby J50, J15, let's see. The Bachmann Atlantics, the Bachmann E4, just to name a few that we've run today. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Anyway, let's finish off with some last requests then. So we have a name that I don't think I'm going to be able to pronounce. Nuo Enkidu, I think. You wanted to see the A4's HST style, so I've done that. And I've got 2 Garter Blue A4s, in fact, so that should be quite interesting. Then we have William Hawkes, who wanted to see anything World War I. Well, when I think of World War I think of the Dean Goods in khaki livery, so that's what I've done. Also one of the greatest runners I've got since they upgraded the motor. I believe a cordless motor is inside those now, but no complaints because they run super well. And then we have Dan Bateman, who wanted to see the Bachmann 45 with all of my ocean wagons. Well, the VT was running out and I didn't have time to put all of my ocean wagons on, but there are a good number of them. There you go. So hopefully that serves as a decent demonstration of ocean wagons. Let's get the A4s going then. Oh, peaks stopped. That's strange. And then the lovely Dean Goods. There we go. I don't know if the peak's struggling today. That's strange. It's usually rock solid as a performer. Oh dear. Oh no, well, it's on its merry way now, I think. That's all right then. No, spoke too soon. What's the matter? Is it not railed on the track properly? That's annoying. No, it is on the track properly. Yeah, something ain't right. Don't know if the pickups need adjusting then, or cleaning. Might be time for a service, my little peaky friend. It is looking a bit peaky, isn't it? Oh, that's a shame. That's normally a really good runner. And it's uncoupled. Oh my god. Guess what? It's uncoupled from the ocean wagons. Its coupling has it's gone to pot. And I notice now that it's free of the ocean wagons, it's running absolutely phenomenally again. What's with that? Well, right. You're getting it now, Mr. Peak. Right. What I'm going to do, have it your way then. Keep going. Ooh. Ha! You can just go the other way. No, it won't couple. It's been evil. It's been really nasty. Oh, did I actually not meet the train? I thought I had met the train. That might be why. I think I was trying to couple it to the end of my cabinet. I thought the end of the cabinet was one of the wagons. Silly Billy. There we go. Well, that was a strange one. Crikey. Very strange. Anyway, everything else seems to be working well. Here's the HST. So-called HST. Right, I better go through and thank all of you wonderful people who have sent in super chats today. So we have Terry Harvey, thank you to you. Alco, welcome to the Chief Mechanical Engineers. Thank you, Robert, for your Taggart 00 rather, for the kidnapping City of Truro idea. I love that. Colin Wykes, thank you as always to you, that's very kind. George Botterini, he says he was looking forward to the stream and he sent his super chat early since he'll be listening while driving later. And you can do that, by the way, folks, if you want to get your super chats in like before the stream start. That might give you a chance to, get in the actual stream. It's first come, first serve. So you can do that as soon as the streams have been scheduled, and that helps me as well because I can prepare them beforehand and get everything ready. So I don't have to do as much running about. I guess maybe some people like seeing me run about, or like seeing me absolutely wasted because I've been running about. I don't know. Anyway, Harry Chapman, thank you so much. Mickey78, Mikey. I need to stop saying Mickey because it's quite clearly Mikey. Lewis Hughes, AZ Rail, Mayo Hosco. I will do your request, Mayo. I haven't missed it. Mark7188, Kelly Ashford, William Town, William Babcock, Stephen Batt, Me Epic3209, The Monster of Monsters, Sideways 66779, Enkidu, hopefully I got that right, Red Versby, I hope you're keeping well as well, thank you very much for that. Kelly Ashford, William Town again, Terence Priestley, thank you Terence, that's very kind. William Hawkes, Isaac Marchand, have you got an inertia controller? No, I haven't. Besides that ridiculous flywheel I bought, I do not have an inertia controller. Mark7188, thank you for that. William Cobbett, Dan Bateman again, Rob Arnold, Kelly Ashford, and Mickey again. I just can't get that right. Paul S, the Decapod. Yes, I will be doing the Decapod. Thank you so much for that, Paul. Sean Johnson, welcome to the Apprentice Engineers. Trains and Stuff, Laserjet, Michael Aldred, there you go. William Town, William Hawkes, and Gelware Entertainment. Thank you so much, everybody. Right, is everything still well on the railway? I thought I heard something derail, but no, I think that's just me being worried unnecessarily. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to today's stream. I really hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did. Yeah, it's been a fun one today. Lots of cool requests. Not too many disasters, 1 or 2 for sure. Oh, and Peter Young. Wow, Peter Young, thank you so much. First time I've caught you live and I love your channel. Oh, Peter, that is so, so kind. Bless you for that. Thank you so much. Man, you guys don't know how much this generosity means. Because this channel is what I love to do, you know. I'm never as happy as I am when I'm up here making videos. And the fact that you guys are making it possible for me to just keep doing that is amazing. So thank you ever so much. Right, well, oh dear. On that happy note, right, that's the end of that then. Oh, it did short out. Hey, there you go, short circuit control, short circuit protection. It did work. I have no idea what happened there. But it was not pretty. Right, that was not a good time to mix up the controls, but luckily we're okay. Right, well, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for your support. Tomorrow, the AFE BT Will Tank. BT Well Tank, I've got that review coming up. It's not the best in my opinion, although it does look beautiful, so I guess if you want to cling to that, you can do. Yeah, stay tuned for that. 2 more reviews coming up next week, and I might be doing some stream highlights, and then of course you've got the next stream coming up next Friday at 5 PM. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I will see you very, very soon. Alright, cheers folks. Take care of yourselves. Hey folks, thank you all very, very much for tuning in for another episode of Sam's Trains Live. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with another episode very, very soon, but in the meantime, please enjoy the videos that I'll be posting on my channel till then, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks again for your support, folks, and take care of yourselves.